What's up, you crazy YouTubers? It's Mike from the Autograph Network, here for the first time on the Project Deja Vu channel, our new startup channel for the TTM project me and Stacy Schaefer are working on. Before I get into a lot of the background and some of the information on the returns I get, I thought I'd give you guys a little background on the actual project we're working on. If you guys don't know, the Project Deja Vu is a TTM project that me and Stacy are working on. And it basically came about when I subbed to Stacy's channel. I saw that he was sending out a lot of index cards. So I PM'd him a couple times and asked him if he'd ever done 4x6 photos, which I do mainly 4x6 photos. They're cheap to print, easy to find most of the time, and I think they just look better than index cards. So we went back and forth with PMs, and he basically told me that, you know, he was having a hard time finding good photos and getting them edited into a good 4x6 format. A little background on me, guys. I have a communications degree, so I'm pretty familiar with photo editing. I've also run part-time photography business of my own. I'm pretty handy with like Photoshop and other stuff like that, but that's how I got into the 4x6 photos. So basically, Stacy was really enjoying what I was getting in, and one day it just came about that he asked me if I wouldn't mind doing some photos for him. I'm like, well, I've got a new order going out. You want me to just double it? And so that's really how this project came about, and it's worked out great. He's enjoyed what he's gotten in, so have I, and we've really enjoyed working together. So that's why we started this new channel, guys. Really to give you guys some background into the project and what we do, and just a little more than just here's what we got. Gives us an opportunity to talk a little more, and hopefully some of you guys will get some good information out of this, and, you know, maybe start your own projects with somebody on YouTube or somebody that you know. But so basically what happens, me and Stacy pretty much talk every day, either in instant messenger or PMs, and we go to sites like Star Tiger. If you guys aren't familiar with Star Tiger, it's a great site. You do have to pay a fee, but there's a lot of useful information. And also the site fanmail.biz. And most of the time I use Star Tiger. I really like the setup. But if you can see over in the left-hand corner here, you see the date, 375 changed listings. And that could be people that have passed away, new photos. But really, I just click on a name, like here's Andrew Allen, gives a description, astronaut, and I try and find people that I'm interested in, not just people that are signing or has absolutely nothing to do with book value. Some people collect autographs to try and resell them and make some money. Most of the autographs that I collect, I've either enjoyed watching them, people have entertained me, people associated with history. I mean, how many people have gone into space? Astronauts are a pretty cool breed in my book. So this would be an interest to me. Andrew Allen. So I go down, and these are the two listings for the addresses here, and it shows test results. 2 pending in yellow there, no success from that address yet. There's 2 successes, and then it tells what it got here at the bottom. I got my F18 photo returned without signature, so that's not the best return, so I'd probably skip that one and just keep going down. Here's Karen Allen, which I actually have a success from, and it tells what they were in: Raiders of the Lost Ark, Animal House, Starman, Scrooge. These are all great movies that I've really enjoyed. That's why I sent to her. I love Raiders of the Lost Ark. So that's definitely an interest to me. So I scroll down, and I'm just going to go to this one because it has my success on there. She owns a fabric art store up in Massachusetts, and you can see 39 successes, 3 pending, no return to senders. And then we also check the dates, guys. We try and get people who have decent return dates. That took 22 days. Let's see, mine took 43, so that's decent, you know. So that's one thing we look at. We never really send out anything blind. We've always done research, and that's part of TTMing, guys. You got to put in some of the effort, finding some of these addresses, finding some of these people, see if they sign. It will save you a lot of time and money in the end if you guys put in the time and effort and look. There's another address, 144 successes. So she's a very good returner. Now the next thing that happens, so if I find Karen Allen, we have a master list that me and Stacy keep of names, and I also recommend, guys, possibly getting like a notebook. Just jot down when you see people and do videos that get returns, write the name down. You don't have to find photos right away, but you know, keep a running list of people you know who sign. You may want to send to them later. So let's just do Karen Allen for example. Once we find a name, I go to wonderful Google, click on the image button, and type in Karen Allen. So this comes up, all the photos, and right now it's clicked to any size. I always start with the large size. The larger the better, guys. And just start browsing photos. You can see there's a cool shot with her and Steven Spielberg. There's one from the Indiana Jones movie. There's a very cool shot, and you can see when I highlight it, you can see the dimensions there. It's 1000 by 805. That's plenty for a 4x6 photo, but that would look great. It's got Shia LaBeouf in it, Steven Spielberg, Karen Allen, and Harrison Ford. And I always look for movie posters too, guys. Anytime I see what she's been in, I know she was in Raiders of the Lost Ark. So you just keep scrolling around, and there's one that's already been signed. So another thing you can do, guys, if you know she was in Raiders of the Lost Ark, obviously I'm not going to send a signed photo to her that she's already signed. But I know she was in Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I want a photo like that. Instead of typing Karen Allen, Raiders of the Lost Ark poster. Just do another search. It's still on large, and now instead of Karen Allen, I get all of the Raiders of the Lost Ark posters. So you can get the movie poster, there's a DVD cover, there's some foreign posters, there's all sorts of stuff. So it just depends on what you search for, guys, and it doesn't have to be just Karen Allen. You can search for whatever movie she was in, Karen, Indiana Jones. You know, there's some cool artwork, and you can see that's plenty big, 800 by 1100. And just click on this, and it pops up. And you always want to click the full image. So there you go. It's very large, but again, very cool. It would look great autograph. She's in the poster. Shows, you know, Harrison Ford. Some of the highlights from the movie. So that's very cool. Definitely something that I would look at saving and getting printed up. And that's what we do, guys. It's a lot of time and research on our end, on both mine and Stacy's end. We both do a lot of searching for who's signing. You know, I basically, when I have free time at work, I just run down this list. There's Don Baylor. I actually have one pending. Hope it comes back. Anybody that has a new result, I just spend the day clicking on names. Jerry Brown, Steve Bushell. I mean, these guys, some of these guys I grew up watching playing, so I definitely check the addresses. Some people I've never heard of. Like I said, usually the requests that I send out are people that I've enjoyed watching. And we'll just make a list, you know, if here's another astronaut, tells what they were in, the name, you know, there's a return to sender, and just gives some test results. So that's kind of the background on how we actually do what we do with the Project Deja Vu. It's just a lot of communication back and forth between me and Stacy. There's also a lot of trust, and he trusts that I find good photos. I enjoy finding the photos because it gives me a chance too. When you guys click on the image button, let's say we go back to Raiders of the Lost Ark. If you guys click on the web button, these are all images. If you click on the web button, you know, you can do a little research. It will tell you a lot of times, you know, it was in 1981. That's the kind of stuff that's interesting to me, guys, just to do the research on the photos, and just brings back good memories. I mean, can you believe Raiders of the Lost Ark was in 1981? That was, what, 30 years ago? That's crazy to me. But that's half the fun of this project, is really just doing the research, finding cool photos. I've had some people ask for photos that I've sent them. They said, wow, that's pretty cool. John Landis traded me a photo. I sent him a picture of Michael Jackson and him, and he wanted to keep it, so he sent me a nice 8x10. So it's a lot of fun, guys, and that's really what TTMing should be. You should enjoy who you collect and what you collect. Don't just send to people because they sign. Try and have a personal connection. That's half the fun. So anyways, guys, gotta wrap this up. Hope you enjoyed the first video here, and hopefully I'll find some time to do some more stuff like this, give you guys some more background, some inside tips from both me and Stacy, hopefully, and you guys can enjoy the returns from this project. I know both me and Stacy have really enjoyed it, so I hope you guys enjoy the second channel, and hope to continue to enjoy both our main channels. So if you guys aren't subbed to Stacy Schaefer, please go click him and sub, and hope you guys enjoy this channel. Mike from the Autograph Network on the Project Deja Vu channel is out.